Hello, welcome to the Gillings School of Global Public Health, What to Expect at the Gillings Power Networking event. This presentation is presented by Camille G. Mason, the Career Services Coordinator at Gillings School of Global Public Health. Our first thing that we want to say to our alumni and employers is to say a big, huge thank you. Some of the things that you're going to do, some of the stories you're going to tell our students is going to be extremely impactful for our students and give them the chance to truly understand what it's like to work in the positions that you have and hold today. And that's why we couldn't do events such as this without you and your support. So we want to give you a nice, warm, resounding thank you for spending your time and energy talking to our students and learning more about them and what they have to offer you. So in general, let's just start with why do we even attend speed networking events, or what is it for you? What is in this whole process for you? And there's quite a bit. So this speed networking event is here to help establish and maintain communication with new professionals. And some of the additional benefits of coming to our speed networking event for you is that you get a chance to meet eligible students that might be great candidates for future opportunities or current opportunities for that matter. Another reason to come to our event is that I'm actually going to be inviting 16 to about 20 top public health professional leaders to come to this event and be a part of it. And this is a great way for you as a professional to connect with other target public health leaders. But also this event is really to inspire and also to help aid the new generation of public health leaders that are coming up right after you. So in this particular case, you'll get a chance to network with new individuals. You'll be able to inspire and motivate this new generation. And that right there probably will make you feel amazing, especially when you watch those young professionals grow and actually use the advice that you've given them to become successful in their field. So let's talk a little bit about what the format will be like. So our event will start at 1 o'clock and will end somewhere around 3:30. The event will be located in the Blue Cross Blue Shield lower atrium room, which happens to be in the Michael Hooker Research Center. There will be ample signage to lead you into this area if you're unfamiliar with the building or may have forgotten where that particular room is. But for the larger event, the event will be from 1 to 3:30. From 1 to 2 o'clock will be an open networking session, and we'll talk more about that in this presentation. And then from 2 to 3:30 will be the power networking session. So let's go ahead and talk about what both of these sessions will entail. So the first session that you'll be going to will be the open networking session. This is right in the beginning of the day. It's going to give you the chance to come in, check in, settle yourself, put your things away, grab something to eat, and get a chance to meet the students that you'll see in the room, meet other students that just wanted to come to the open networking session. You'll get a chance to meet with old faculty that you may have worked with before. Some faculty have chosen to come to this event, some have not, and if you happen to see your faculty member, or hey, maybe go ahead and shoot them an email and invite them to meet you at the open session. That's another great way to extend your network and to strengthen it. But there will also be staff members there. And this will be a chance for you to mingle, get a chance to know everyone in a very relaxed and fun environment. The menu for that day will be provided by Nantucket Grill, located in Chapel Hill, North Carolina. And our menu will be grilled chicken, vegetable medley, the Tar Heel punch, as well as a strawberry shortcake cake. So it should be very, very lovely. The next session is probably the one that's going to be more formal and a little more organized. So around 1:45, I will be leaving the signal. Camille Mason, myself, will be giving the signal for all alumni and employers that are a part of the Power Networking session to gather into the Blue Cross Blue Shield auditorium, where I will settle everyone in. You will have a nameplate in front of you, and you'll have a notebook so that you can take notes for yourself, and a pen so that you have everything you need. My suggestion is that to this session you bring your business cards, or you can bring maybe even an iPad to show your LinkedIn if you want to show students your LinkedIn account, or anything that you feel would best demonstrate your background and what you do and the products that you have done before. Around 1:50, I will round the students up for the session and have them get seated and settled into the Blue Cross Blue Shield room in front of you. All students, once they're settled, I will give about a 5-minute quick and dirty instruction so that everyone is aware of what's going to happen. I will be using a foghorn to indicate when the Power Networking session starts. Each time, each individual has 2 minutes to talk, and then 1 minute upon the foghorn sound, 1 minute to wrap up the conversation and move to the next station, and then the next power session begins, and go on and so forth until everyone has seen every professional in the room. At the time of this recording, we are going to have 16 people, so there will be 16 sessions and 16 students you will meet. This may change as the amount of people that want to join and students that can join fluctuate. But in the meantime, there will be 16 rounds, so it should take us only an hour to get through, but I've allotted for an additional 30 minutes if something goes wrong, or if you want to take some additional time to talk to certain students a little bit longer. Please be aware that our students are going to be given extensive training on what to do and how to engage in conversation. Some of the things that students may ask are going to be things such as, what's it like to work at your organization, or what advice do you have for someone like me entering into the field, or even what's a typical day look like for you. So please make sure that you are prepared for questions of this nature. I have also spoken to students, I will be speaking to students about the appropriate types of questions, which typically tend to land in 3 areas. 1, either your job function, what's it like doing the work that you do, or 2, talking a little bit about or asking questions about the company, the mission of the company, the vision of the company. So, what populations does your organization serve, or what are some of the initiatives you feel strongly about? Or 3, they may ask you questions that have something to do with lifestyle factors, like what's it like to work at this particular company? Is the location right where you would love it to be? Or even work-life balance questions. So just be prepared for those. If you have any additional questions about this event, or even just about how can you involve yourself with additional events around Gillings, please feel free to reach out to either myself, Camille G. Mason, Career Services Specialist, at the email address cgmason@email.unc.edu, or to reach out to Jessamine Nielsen, Assistant Director of Alumni Giving and Engagement, which can be reached at jessa.nielsen@unc.edu. Thank you.